How's it going, everybody? I just wanted to show you guys something here at my father's house, and I ran across my billion-dollar bag. I used to call it my million-dollar bag, but that was a few years ago. Now it's my billion-dollar bag. No relation to the church that's printed on there. I needed a bag, and it's my color too. You know, I love black. Anyway, what's in this bag? Years and years of ideas. And I'm fairly certain if I were to manifest each and every one of these ideas, eventually it would easily surpass $1 billion in value. But this video is basically just to show you the importance of journaling and sketching your ideas. You know, if you've got something on your mind, for me anyway, when I've got something on my mind, because I've always got a lot, you know, it's like a whirlwind in my head. So I can either get that out of my head, get it onto some paper, or I risk the chance of forgetting it forever. And I just want to show you guys my process a little bit. These are just sketchbooks right here. Most of these are sketchbooks. Anyway, most of these are sketchbooks, product ideas, sometimes I've got ideas for businesses, sometimes it's an improvement for a product, sometimes it's a completely new product. This one right here has the pages in it are square grid. This sketchbook right here is unlined. It's just regular paper. Let's see if I can give you a little bit of a close up on some of the stuff in here. I don't know. It's like some type of house design. Concession cart. What was that? Some type of washout tank. Clegos. Top secret. Can't let you know. Let's see, what else I got here? I got some sketches. See what I can run across that's pretty nice. So, got some more sketches. This is an idea. A bike garage or a motorcycle garage. This product soon come. Shouldn't be showing y'all this stuff. Got some proprietary info. A lot of proprietary info. $1 billion billion books. I mean, it's deep, gets deep. Session cards. Some of it's been, water damaged or whatever, but I keep up with it. Maybe one day my sketches will be as famous as Da Vinci sketches. This one right here, that's a portable photo booth I designed and built probably more than 10 years ago. I've actually got pictures of me set up at festivals and events testing this photo booth out. It's pretty good. It was like the closest thing to printing money that you could do. Every time somebody stepped in the booth and walked out, they were, it's $5. I usually put a date every time I sketch. Just trying to see how long ago it was. Anyway, don't forget to write your stuff down. Get those ideas out of your head. Here's some notebooks. Now, I really like these composition books. They're inexpensive. And they're just old school. Like, there's many ways to take notes. Some people like to use their phone. I hate putting notes in my phone. For one, there's so many apps to take notes. Then I always forget which app to use. And, it's just hard to stay consistent. And then when you close the app, it's lost amongst the rest of your apps on your phone. One thing I like about just good old-fashioned pencil and paper is it's there. You have something tangible, something you can feel. If I've got an idea that I'm working on, I'll write it out or whatever, and I may leave it on my desk with the page open and go on about my business, and then I come back and just glancing across the the book, I may get an idea for something that will make it better, or it just keeps things to the forefront of your mind instead of getting buried in the midst of everything else. Another thing I like to do is Post-it notes. I'll use Post-it notes, kind of as a to-do around my computer screen. I'll put things that I have to do on a Post-it note, stick it there, and whenever I sit down at the computer, if I've got a lot of Post-it notes, that means I got a lot of shit to do. So it's satisfying to see a computer screen with no Post-it notes. That means I've done everything, which never really happens. But, the least amount of Post-it notes, the more productive I know I am. And this computer right here only has like one Post-it note on it, so I'm doing pretty good. But it's nothing like good old-fashioned pencil and paper, pen and paper. Technology just can't beat it. We're creatures of habit, and we learn. Things are imprinted on our mind in a way to where, just journaling and sketching, writing your thoughts and your ideas out. It's just the best way to create things, to manifest things. If you've got goals, write your goals down. That's like the first step of bringing something from immaterial, which would be a thought, to a material physical object. The first step is writing it down. It goes from nothing to something just that quick. That's the process of manifestation. That's the process of creation. Think, build with your pencil, hands, whatever, then you can sell, monetize. Think, build, sell. Let's see what else we got. Oh, one last thing. This year, I've started something new where, because I have so many different notebooks, journals, like for every business idea that I have, I'll have at least one composition book. Like this one right here says Think, Build, Sell. All right, so this of course is for Think, Build, Sell. Being ADHD as I am, I've got many ideas that I'm working on. I almost forgot about these notebooks right here. It's composition for my other YouTube channel, Nomadic God King. This is for my remodeling business, Manifest Property Management. And then I've got some random folders in here. Got some random folders in here where I've taken projects that I've taken notes on, but I've wanted to further expand on them. So those projects will get their own notebook. That way I can collect resources from other places and I can stick them in the notebook. This one right here is for an ebook, or not an ebook, but for a book that I'm working on. It's called the 6-Step Integrated Marketing Plan. This is something I learned about 20 years ago that's still valuable to today. But this, is a book in the making. I believe this one is a book as well. No, not this one. Anyway, that's kind of my note-taking process, but what I was about to show you was my new updated version of taking notes or recording my ideas. I used to keep all of my notebooks separate. Now I've tried, and I just started this year, I've tried combining a few notebooks into one book. Now, this is my journal. It started out as my personal journal. So, the first few pages of this book are, just daily personal things that I wanted to write down. And then there was a YouTube guy I saw. I got the idea from him. I can't remember what his name was. Anyway, he basically took his journal and divided it into sections. And I was like, man, that's gonna work great for me because I have so many books and I hate kind of going from one book to the next, and then, got to keep up with so many books. So what I've done is I've divided this one journal into 3 different sections. I've got the first section, and I've got my little sections separated by these little tabs right here. Also, there's an index table that can help me navigate it. Also, name, number. My last journal was stolen. It was stolen out of my, stolen along with my backpack and laptop and other things. The most important thing that was in that bag was my journal. It wasn't the laptop, it wasn't the camera equipment, anything. It was my journal. I wish I would have labeled that journal with my name, number, email address, and just some way of contacting me and offering a reward. If anybody ran across it, chances are they would at least call the number and see how much of a reward it is. But I did that with this book, so I've got my name, number, got some little sticky notes handy so I can, write ideas down. But the first section of my journal is personal, as I said. The second portion of my journal is for my businesses. It's kind of like a general business journaling section where I can write down ideas for my business, just things to help my business grow. Not so much new business ideas, but that's actually in the next section of my notebook. First, we've got the personal, then we've got the business, then I've got my idea section. So, as I get ideas for things, I'll, sketch them out, make sure I date everything, and just get it out of my head. Sometimes it's not the time for a certain product. You just need to get it out of your head, and then go to other things. And also, okay, so that's the three different parts to my journal. There's one more part. One more. And that's the part where I have my affirmations, my daily affirmations that I repeat. I've got my definite chief aim, which is my ultimate goal that I've set in my life. My number one goal that I want to achieve. And then I've got that broken down into action steps to accomplish that. So I've got my affirmations, I've got my definite chief aim. I have my why. We have to have a why to the reasons why we do things. If you have a strong enough why, with a strong enough why, you can get anything done. So I've got my why written down, and I repeat that. And then, I've just got some other things, kind of spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. I meditate every day, sometimes for a couple of hours. That's my process. Take notes, document yourself. You can chart your growth over time. Helps free your mind up. You write something down, then you're less likely to be thinking about it constantly. So, that's just my technique. Now, let me put up all these damn notebooks and get to work. As I was putting up my notebooks, I almost forgot to show you guys probably one of my most important notebooks. This is it right here. This is my pocket notebook. It goes with me everywhere. As you can tell, it's well worn. And this started life as one of those little 99-cent miniature composition books. And you know, I'm a creator, so I've always got to make things better, customize. So I brought out the old trusty Gorilla Tape and went to, you know, making a cover for it. Also, put a little tab on it for my pencil. This can go right in my back pocket. And not only did I do that, but I've got my Post-it notes so that I can jot notes down on my jot notes down on the Post-it note so that I can pull it off, stick it to the computer screen, or you know, somewhere visual. So it's like a visual reminder to do whatever I need to do. But I also made this little pocket right here on this side where I can slide business card infos. You know, I'll keep receipts in here from time to time. It's just a way. This is like a low-tech iPhone without the calling features. Right here, all black. Always with me. Anytime I've got an idea, I don't want to lose it. And that's it.